Let's continue off where we left off yesterday. If I remember right, yesterday when we finished, we met Lady Hannah. And she died almost immediately, so no more Lady Hannah. And then we found out Clive accepted that he's Ifrit, so he's just living life as Ifrit now. No questions asked, he's fine with it. He accepted the fact that he killed Joshua, so that's a good thing. And yeah, I think that's about it. We found out we're Ifrit. Fucking what's her face died. Lady Hannah, after meeting her for like one chapter, even not like 1 hour, even. Yeah, it's just like one chapter. You met her and then she died the next one. What is this? Pedigree affects Torgo's attack potency. Increase Torgo's companion accompanies. Huh? Oh, I guess it just increases over time. I didn't even realize this was a thing. Oh, now I know. Torgo has his own stat thingy. Oh, anyways, let's just oh yeah, we have to go talk to Sid now. Anything new? Nothing. No quest. No nothing.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Sid, hi Jill.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
It's also raining out, so there'll be a lot of background noise, I think, when I talk.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Why are you whispering, Clive?
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Oh,
That was the answer we found.
they're official.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Oh no, we're gonna kill Annabelle. I forgot her name for a bit. Oriflamme.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Got that most of the time. It's all just old people talking.
Sanbreque is
Young
not
people
our
dying.
citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
The king just said, do the shit and I'm out. Peace. I think this is Dion's Faja, probably. Yeah, Dion is the Holy Empire, I'm pretty sure. The Bahamut is the Holy Empire. Well, what's her
Where is my
face?
son?
Yeah.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But The mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I'm all in for destroying magical crystals.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got
Game took a
myself
whole
into?
turn, yeah.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Go from I want to avenge people who killed my brother to fucking destroy the crystals.
Mother crystals was a lie. Then what else might we have been deceived about?
My mom was never a nice lady.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit.
Okay.
Walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Oh, we're going to Oriflame first, not Rosaria? Alright. So we were going to Rosaria first. I guess I won't be seeing Mother anytime soon. Alright, time to do some side quests. Am I finally gonna get a chocobo? Nope, no I'm not.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Sure.
I'll do what I can.
Because I need the achievement or the trophy to get all the side quests done.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Lost Wing? Got
He's been
it.
working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Da-da-da-dun. And we'll go pick up that other side quest and then we move on.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wanted to send a message.
Alright, let's see this Ifrit sword. Oh, Mughals here now. Careful you don't set that breath alight, couple.
Well,
Right, what do you got for me? Flame tongue, Ifrit sword. Can I reinforce the... I can't reinforce the Metin yet. So craft this. Stormcry, fire, Stormcry. Oh, so you upgrade from Garuda sword to Ifrit sword. Oh.
not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Alright, that's it. Oh, it looks cool. Kill bug. Hey Randall, you alright?
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Alright, looks like we're going to save Randall from some beastmen. Oh, just like just gobbles.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Get him!
Kill goblins. Ow. You're really doing this, huh? So am I, apparently.
Better already. There, boy! Too slow. Not this time. Wake, wind!
Pull him down.
Sick of Torgo. There, boy. Get him, boy. Too slow. Not this time.
Couch, 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 couch. Ow. I know I only haven't played it for a few hours, but goddamn, I'm already forgetting all my buttons. He's stuck. I'm stuck. Enemy slain. Golden necklace. Randall. Oh no, Randall. Randall's dead.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Well, but we were too late. I wonder if we could have actually saved him. Probably not. Level 13, okay, so enemies don't scale. Only quest enemy skills, I guess.
That's enough.
Interesting, I thought the enemies would have scaled, but I guess not. Oh, Randall is dead.
There you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
I don't want shit. A man's dead. I couldn't save him in time. Quest complete. 20 EXP. That's a lot of Shark Fang. Why right as well. I have a shit ton of Shark Fangs already. Quest complete. Red Lettery. I just want some useful stuff for one. And there's a book guy. Any other quests? No quest, no quest, no quest, no quest. Main quest. Like they're really stingy on the side quests. There was supposed to be a lot of them, but so far all the side quests has just been go here, go there, deliver shit, deliver that. Nothing like really, no like mini boss battles and stuff yet.
Clive, was it?
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Take us.
I don't know.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's
well.
good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman?
Uh-oh.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Women. Oh, the guy heard it. He's a traitor. Oh, well, never mind. Aliens reports are not available for viewing. Speak to Gout. Alien reports content. How you amass. These reports compiled by Chris Breakers contain information on quests currently available. Ah, so this is where we get a lot of the side quests, I assume.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service.
Goat.
Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word.
Oh.
Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
This is where all the side quests start to show up. Oh, there's only 2. Damn. Oh, there's 3. Alright, okay, that's good enough. I guess there's 2 in Longwing, 1 in Martha's Rest. Let's just do the Longwing first. Lost Wing. Gotta get to work, friend. No one eats for free. Welcoming Committee. 15 EXP point. 1 Gilbug. Useless. Alright, so there should be another side quest here. Sprint, Clive, sprint! Start running. We've been running for a while now. Are we still in Lost Wing? Is that why? As soon as we pass this guard, we'll be out of Lost Wing. Zoomies! Oh, wait, he hasn't zoomed yet. Come on, Clive. Zoom. There we go. I still hate the fact that
That must be the video.
Print is auto.
Shouldn't give me too much trouble.
There is some big wasp. Bitner wasp.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, they have no health.
It's over.
Oh, you can aerial burst. Okay.
That's enough. Stay down. You lose.
You lose. Jill, are you doing alright here, Jill? Seems like you're struggling.
That's enough.
I need more of that skill points thing.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Let Quentin's man know. Dying on the vineyard. Sharpfang, Black Blood. Alright, next. Hello.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Well, when does your watch end? I can go behind that door. Alright, should be one more side quest there. Martha's Rest.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you
How
with
can we
what?
help?
Bad bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Sure.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Well, the cat's away. Should fight them. Why do you run? Alright, I'm going in.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Well, they're not very tough now, are they? He's stuck? Oh, he was stuck.
That's enough. You're finished.
You're finished. Oh, there was only 2 of them. I expected a lot more. But there was only 2.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Quest complete. More useless stuff. Well, I say useless stuff now, but I'm pretty sure I'll need a lot of them later on for crafting and stuff. I'll run out and I'll be like, why don't I have more? What's up?
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Well, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
It will do, friend. Thank you for your concern.
Shame I didn't get here sooner. It would have been an honor to see you fight.
Alright, so that's done. I think that's all the side quests for now. This doesn't look like there's any more. Right back to the hideaway. Shh. No. Alright, Gav. I'm ready to go.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
He laughed for the first time.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Again.
Just the 3 of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Like Jill is gonna be like a permanent party member. Jill ain't going nowhere. To Lost Wing. I'm pretty sure that's Lost Wing, right? Yeah. So we're going to Lost Wing and then we're gonna head north up here into the Holy Empire. Maybe Burning Blade would be good, because I feel like this gouge doesn't do much damage anyway. 35 per hit.
Not this time.
Oh yeah, fuck it. The gouge doesn't do that much anyway, so instead of increased gouge damage 15%, we use Burning Blade by 7. Burning Blade is just one big hit, while gouge is like many tiny hits.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Hello.
Good. Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Fuck you.
Give me one of those.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been sour by a
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
The shop.
And what can I do for you?
Kaya's Blade, I don't need that, I'm pretty sure I already have that. I have that at +2 or something. Damn, orchestrion rules are fucking expensive, man. Daylight robbery.
Come back again.
Goodbye.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me?
He knows who I am. He knows.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the
Death
holy
and destruction is what I seek. All the death and destruction.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
You don't have to put it that way, lady.
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait.
He wants to bang. I have Jill. I'm loyal to Jill. Only Jill.
However do they get that colour? Saw it last time I was through the wall. Jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell. It's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. I heard the Ironblood lost her on their campaign in the Republic.
Imagine losing an icon. Couldn't be me.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Alright, let's go, lady.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
I am now a branded bearer.
Back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Easy. Hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
It was just that easy.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
You have no choice, Clive. You are now branded. Belong. Isabel.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Right, that's how that works, big buddy. Got no money, don't play around.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Yes, my lady, I am here at the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint.
You know.
Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Or the pin, maybe? Yep, another seal. Moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Can I go inside? Oh. Hey, buddy.
The dame has given you her trust, and you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Thank you, sir. And my dog, too.
Fetch.
Who's a good boy?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Hey, lady.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Probably some royalty.
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost
Just like a
puppy.
stalker, I guess.
Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
I didn't know we were in a movie. I didn't know we were in Taken.
Man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Oh, I see a lot of side quests that needs to be done. How much food do I have to deliver? It's like 3, it looks like.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman?
Yes, sir.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but The guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Not like I have a choice. Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
Probably human
And
parts.
though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Illegal stuff. All illegal. Okay. I was like, oh no, there's a lot of side quests, but I didn't realize it's the delivery one. No, I'll just deliver this right away. There you go, Etienne. I've done your delivery.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
I was gonna say, is crystal like drugs?
As chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
Yeah, kind
I
of.
think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser.
Thank you for the money.
As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
You want beyond the wall. Only 1,000 gold? Come on, you can do better than that. You're a merchant. I have 2 more side quests that I have to do. 2 more. On the outside. Stop zooming in, zoom out. There. Oh, so just the 2 then. Oh, I can see the shop here already. Why do you have a quest for me?
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
I hope I can fight
You
him.
lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of
Oh,
finding
okay,
out.
I get to fight them.
How about
Come on.
it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Yes. Come on, let's go.
Not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. I wanted to kick his ass anyway.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Why is his mouth like that? Always smirking, it looks like. I'm ready to fight. Go.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
I've killed so many Imperial guards. This will be no different.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Alright, don't put it like that. It just sounds weird.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
It's over.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
That's enough.
Well, get fucked.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
Right, next. Round 2.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Let's do it.
How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I give you that.
It's over.
So I can charge Burning Blade while I'm doing that mortal combo thing. That is actually good to know. That was easy.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
Goodbye, friend.
Bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in her.
You got 0 hits in, mate. Come on, it's not good to lie.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Hello.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve.
Damn, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Oh, a freedom of the branded, sure.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
I just have to deliver food? More food delivery? Or what am I, like, grab foods?
What I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks.
I'm just a food delivery boy at this point.
Overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you
Well,
this long.
at least, you know, there's some good in the capital, or the Empire at least. A friend of the people. I'm gonna have to be right back real quick.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
I'm the food delivery boy. Quest complete. Friend of the people.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's talk.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another.
What's that? I'm curious. So something shiny. It's probably not worth it. I'll be back for it later.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Fuck
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Greetings. You are one of the dame's chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would
You're not
warm
a
the
spoony
hearts of the
bard.
folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
No one.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Obviously.
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
Put a hood on me.
There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Bertrand. Alright,
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
I saw that I got side quests. What's all up there? It's all up there. It's all in Moor. Oh, time to go to a new village. Ba-da-dum. It's because Clive is branded, and when you're branded and a barrier in this world, you're a slave. The slave to the people that are not branded.
You, Branded, come here. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Fuck, dude.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
You know what, Dame?
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me. You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Clive is too good of a guy. Clive is a good boy. He doesn't kill people.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
And Clive is too good of a boy.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Oh, time to give them a proper burial. There's 2 of them. Like kids.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
The only problem I have with Clive is like he sounds like he's always whispering instead of talking in a full voice. He's always just whispering slowly. Like he's hot or something. Well, he is, but you know. He's trying to ASMR into my ear.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Looks like they found another dog already. Oh, it looks like he's dead.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less 2 murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Oh. Yeah.
You don't have to.
Almost instant karma.
You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
I'm kinda curious to see if I can actually go to the house and see them dead. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, what do you give me, dude? Magic ash. I already have a lot of those. Let me see them dead. Come on. No, well, there's blood, but that's about it. There's no actual body or anything. Sad. Aren't you sad, Torgal? Good boy. Oh, can't see them dead bodies. There's one more side quest. Hoppa. Hey lady, you need help. Oh, girl.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost.
Yeah, but you know, being able to see the dead body would be so much better, you know? Sure, I'll try looking for her kid.
I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Plaything. Wheat fields.
Field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Zoom zoom. Alright. Hey, have you seen... I don't know what am I looking for. Chloe.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Probably.
Chloe?
I hope it's not a bear.
Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
An animal with white, silver, long silver hair.
I won't have idle branded underfoot.
What could it be? Can't be a bear, right? If it's a kid is playing with it. Let's go. Is that? Is it just a dog?
Chloe?
I don't think it's the dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that?
Oh my god, it's a branded. It's a human. The pet is a human, probably. The pet is a branded. Oh no. We thought she was a good little girl. Turns out her pet is a branded.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
Oh, Clive is getting angry.
She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again.
I feel like instead of the girl being evil, I feel like just the entire world is kind of fucked up.
Remember that. And remember her.
At least Clive is teaching her a lesson. Now she's crying. This world's kind of fucked up.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
At least she learned her lesson. Teach them when they're young, I guess. Alright, I think that's all the side quests, yeah. That time in the world has passed for us, fortunately. At one point, that was kind of the kind of world that we lived in, huh? But no more. I parried. I don't know what I parried, but I parried something. She learned her lesson. Changing the world one kid at a time.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right.
Everyone has blonde hair and blue eyes, I
She
realize.
wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Cloud, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Joshua looks somewhat like Cloud with worse hair, but you know, hopefully Joshua shows up soon because Joshua likes showing up. Hello, trader.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him.
What did I know of? I'm pretty sure Joshua is dead, although I don't know who this other guy is. It might be a spoiler, but oops. I don't think it is.
I stood firm, however.
Just some guy that shows up very early on in the game.
He still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive
Is it?
one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is a spoiler, but it's way early in the game.
Customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound.
Oopsies.
But as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
You're gonna play the game, Ivis?
I would do anything for the Dane. Anything.
You a big Final Fantasy?
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Most helpful. Yes, you are. You are very helpful, Mr. Traveler. Who are you? You look fancy.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the warning. More dogs? More dogs.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves.
Bloated wolves. Oh, looks like someone's dead. Oh, two people are dead.
fuck off.
I haven't leveled up in a while. Yep, looks like 2 people are dead.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
I feel like everyone's just dying now. Everyone's just dead.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
GG Yannick. Fucking... You'd have asked, mate. Don't get too jealous.
I need to tell Isabel.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Ooh. Water is good for you. A fucking... Yannick died for that putang. Too bad. He got it all wrong. Desperate men do desperate things, I guess. Isabel, Tatienne is dead.
If it was a mess. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
People do crazy things for love, I guess, is what they say.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home.
Spider-Man.
Rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete. Level up. I'm 200 EXP. That's a lot of EXP. Level 24.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital.
Uh-oh.
But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Auto-assign? It's not auto-assign, it's more towards where all the stats will increase by like 2 or 3 every time we level up. So it's a set amount of increase every time instead of, yeah. Alright, Ivis, thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of the day. I'll see you again next time. Go up there? How the fuck do I go up there? Oh. Hee.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Don't think he says it deserted. Royal Meadow. Have a good day, Ivis. Thanks for stopping by. Doink. Jill, are you here? Sid? Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for dinner and then come back after dinner. That's the plan. Have a great evening. Good day to you.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
A convenient way to light a lamp. There's crystals everywhere. That wall looks like it has a secret door behind. The pleasure houses or replay.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
He always knows a shortcut.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, If the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight.
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
Sid's looking at the bigger picture, which, you know, I get it.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Sid's my kind of character guy. He's a good character, I feel like.
We have a gate to crash, and once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready.
I feel like Sid's gonna die. He's gonna turn into stone. He's gonna overuse Ramu. What's gonna happen, Sid? Don't do it, Sid. Don't overuse Ramu. And that is a great place to take a break and continue later on tonight. I'm gonna go to the hideaway, end it there, save, and then take a break. I'll come back in about, I'd say 3 to 4 hours. As per usual. My usual stream time, basically.